the notification that I've gone live, I wanted to have a little bit of a play around with some of our new product and using it with some of our older product. So I'll just wait and see if I get some people jumping on, see if you've got the notification that I've actually gone live, and just have a little bit of a crafty time. So I'm actually going to start a brand new session of, hopefully, once again, doing a quick live video every morning leading up through our pre-order time with our new catalog items. So I want to show you how you can incorporate the annual catalog items with the brand new catalog items. So as you can see in the description, hello, good morning. I can see that some of you are getting the notification, so I'm hoping it's going to go all right. We have appalling weather here, absolutely appalling weather. It is wet, it is miserable, it is cold, and we're apparently going to get like a month's rain in the next 2 days. So apparently we're on flood alert. And yes, Lord knows what we're going to end up with. At the moment, it's drizzly rain and it's just miserable weather at the moment. But I think it's playing havoc with our internet. Everything is so slow. Everything I've tried to do this morning has been a bit of a nightmare trying to get things done. So I just wanted to jump on, do a quick live crafting session with you this morning. So I'm going to case the catalog a little bit. So the brand new catalog that we have coming up in January, it will go live to customers on the 3rd of January, but we as demonstrators are able to order from it tomorrow. And I absolutely cannot wait to put my pre-order in for the brand new catalog items tomorrow. So and I will hopefully expedite that, and I will have some brand new products to be able to craft with and show you in the next coming weeks. So once again, my name is Donna Gray. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I sell all things to do with paper crafting, stamps, inks, cardstock, absolutely everything that you need, be it whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, home decor person. We sell loads and loads of product, and our product is absolutely awesome with the coordination. So whatever our designer series paper is, we have coordinating cardstocks, paper, ink, ribbons, embellishments, you name it, we have it that it coordinates. So it makes crafting a lot easier when you've got products that are easy to coordinate. So that's one of the main things that actually attracted me to joining Stampin' Up. And when you join Stampin' Up, you can be a happy discount shopper and you can get 20% discount off all of your crafting supplies while ever you stay current. So it's an awesome company to join. It's an awesome thing to be a part of a crafting community. And we have an awesome deal at the moment. And it's got the one day today. This is the last day to get that $130 joining special. So make sure, if you've been on the fence thinking about joining Stampin' Up, please make sure you reach out to me. Don't leave it until the last minute tonight, because if something goes wrong and because Stampin' Up head office is closed at 5:30 this afternoon. So it's always good to do it throughout the day if you wanted to join, so that you can actually get any response that you need if there's a problem with your order going through. So I'm actually going to, sorry, I don't know what's going on here today. Everything is not working. Now it's saying that I don't even have a camera here. What is going on? There we go. Video. Okay, so there we go, it is there. And Lord knows where it's facing, because at the moment it's just all over the shop here. Okay, so it is facing in the right direction. I'm just going to move it up that way a bit more so you can see the link and my contact details. So as you can see up here, you will always see my contact details up the top. So if you're interested in reaching out to me and asking me about some of the products that we have available and things that are going on, then by all means feel free to reach out and give me a call. So I just want to run through just a couple of things that are happening at the moment in my Stampin' Up business, and then we will get to crafting. So of course I have my 2-day summer craft retreat. Now, this is, and I can't show you the inside, but this is our brand new mini catalog. So these are the products that are actually going to go live on the 3rd of January. Now, if you are a customer of mine, and you have purchased in the last 6 months, I will automatically send you out a catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator and you want to get your hands on a mini catalog, please, by all means, you will see in the information of this video and in the show more box down below, you can see a registration to actually get on the catalog mailing list. If you fill out that registration and get on the mailing list, I will pop one in the post for you. So I will be ordering my catalogs tomorrow, and I'll be expediting them to try and get them here as quick as I can. And hopefully in the next week or 2 weeks, I will get my act together and get them out in the post for people so that you will actually have them in your hot little hands if you wanted to join during this month, next month, December, because you can order products out of this catalog starting from tomorrow in your starter kit. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. Today, the joining special is $130 you pay, and you get to choose $235 worth of product. Tomorrow, you get to be able to order these products in your starter kit. So you can either make the best of the $130 deal today, but tomorrow that deal is going to be $169. So it'll go back to the normal regular starter kit price. So you either get the starter kit price today for $130, or you wait until tomorrow and you can pop some of these some of these products in your starter kit. But the best part about it is, if you join today for $130, tomorrow you can order these things. So that's what I wanted to let you know. So there's perks for joining today, and there's also perks for joining tomorrow. Okay. So I'm actually going to use a couple of products. I just wanted to talk that my 2-day craft retreat, I've opened up registrations. You'll see the link now in the description of this video. If you want to register for my 2-day craft retreat, by all means, please jump onto that link and register. It's going to be held on the 12th and the 13th of March, and they are going to be products out of the brand new catalog. It costs $190 for the 2-day event. Now, for that 2-day event, you will get a goodie bag to the value of $150. You will actually get a stamp and die set in that bag, and I will let you know if you register for the event what the stamp set and the dies are going to be, because I've chosen a suite out of the new catalog that I'm actually going to be using. So you're going to be getting designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, and you will get a stamp set and some dies. And being celebration, you will probably get a freebie as well. So $190, an action-packed weekend, and you will get to make 8 make and takes. I also have optional classes as well. So the registration link is in the show more box down below on YouTube and in the description of this video. This is the last day to join my Zoom craft party on Tuesday, the 24th of December at 6 p.m. We are going to be doing it's called the Gift of Giving Zoom craft party. So we are going to be doing gift tags and packaging for your Christmas giving, or for any giving in the new year. So it could be, you could change it up with the type of paper that you're using and turn it into a birthday gift giving, or maybe a Valentine's Day gift giving. So it will give you some great gift giving ideas. All right. So today is the last day. I am doing, and I just had an email from a lady from the US. I am doing, if you want to catch this Zoom craft party, because it's more or less like my Christmas party as well. So I just want to celebrate the year that we've had. And if you wanted to do that, you just need to email me. I'm sending out a link to people with a PayPal button. It's $20 Australian if you want to join just the online event. So that means that you'll be able to join the Zoom craft party, and it will cost you 20 Australian dollars if you wanted to do that. So if you definitely want to join me for that, please make sure that you reach out to me, and I will send you the link via an email. Monthly Stamps Club, I still have a few kits left. So if anyone wanted to jump in and get into the Monthly Stamps Club, the Stamps Club video has gone up today into the group. Kits have been sent out, but I do have a couple of kits left over. So it's not too late to register for Stamps Club if you wanted to register for this month, just gone. I've got a couple of kits spare. So you can jump on, you'll see the registration link in the show more box down below as well. And you can register and get the Plentiful Plants kit. You will get a kit to make 6 cards, a video tutorial, and you'll get to be a part of my Facebook group where you get access to all of my other Stamps Club videos as well. So you not only get the video for this one, you get access to all of the other Stamps Club videos that I do. And as I said, last day to make the best of this $130 joining special. So if you join today, you will get it for that price. You get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $130. And tomorrow you can order brand new products out of the new mini catalog. All right. So I've got a couple of new things here today to play with. So I've got our cute Hive 3D embossing folder. So this is a brand new, this is the new catalog. I've also got our Heart and Home doilies. So this is brand new out of our catalog as well. Now I have some embellishments and I'm not quite sure which ones I want to use. I've got iridescent rhinestones, basic jewels. So these are new and they're out of our new catalog. Or I've got the classic matte dots, which are new as well. So I'm going to be using those. I'm also going to be using the dies that go with this embossing folder. And the dies are called Honeybee Blooms dies. Now, I don't have the stamp set for this just yet because at Product Purchase Premiere, when I was able to order some of these products, the stamp set was not available. So hopefully it's going to be available tomorrow and I'll be able to buy the stamp set. But I bought the dies because I thought they had some gorgeous flowery dies. So I thought what I was going to do is incorporate it with a couple of our stamp sets. One, Very Versailles, which is absolutely one of my most favorite stamp sets. And this is in the annual catalog. And this stamp set has been around for a while. So some of you may already have it in your craft collection. But if you don't, I hope that you're going to fall in love with it today because it is a beautiful stamp set and you can create some absolutely gorgeous, stunning projects with this. So I'm slightly going to case something in the catalog. This one here, I'm going to use just the die out of this one. It's got a great big, awesome big tag die. So I'm actually going to case a project that's in the brand new catalog, similar. I'm going to put my own spin on it and see what we come up with. All right. So I have a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock here. So I'm just going to bring in my cut and emboss machine and I'm just going to run that die through the cut and emboss machine so I get a tag. So I'll just bring in the cut and emboss machine. Hello. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Linda. How you going? And Lynn, hello. Janice, hello. Kim, hey, Kim. What are you doing up? It's probably late for you over there, lovey. Not sleeping again. All right, so I'm just going to pop that die on there and run that through my cut and emboss machine. I'll just grab another plate to pop on top. So I really just wanted a large tag die and I thought this one was perfect. So this tag die is out of, as I said, the bundle, the sweet little stockings. So it's a cute bundle that has the awesome little stockings and the cute little pets and things. So that was one of the ones that I actually thought was quite cute out of our July to December mini cut. So I've got that one cut there. Oh, and I've got to bring the cut and emboss back in because I now need to emboss it. Okay. So I did have a team member, Julie, and I'm not sure whether Julie is on here at the moment. So I'm hoping that she's on here at the moment because she just bought a brand new cut and emboss machine. So I just wanted to explain a few things here. I have this 3D embossing folder. Now with our 3D embossing folders, this is what is called the Hive 3D embossing folder. Now there we have the 3D ones are quite thick. So what I wanted to let you know is the combination of the plates. So if you've got a brand new cut and emboss machine and you're really, really confused about what type of plates to use, I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown so that you can understand exactly how they work. Now, I just want to show you, this is what a brand new cutting plate looks like. This is what my cutting pads look like, for the simple fact that I have used them quite a bit. Okay, so can you see that? Can you see this gorgeous, brand new, beautiful cutting pad? And then can you see this? Now, one of the first questions that people say to me is, oh, I put a mark on my cutting pad. That is totally normal. This is where all of the blades of your dies are cutting down into your cutting pad. So this is the reason that you get these marks. This just means that I've been working really hard, okay? So I just wanted to let you know that that actually does happen. So when you get your cut and emboss machine, you will get the number 1 plate, you will get the number 2 plate, you will also get 2 of the number 3, which is the cutting pads, okay? And then you will also get a number 4 plate. So what I wanted to let you know is the combination. So if you were actually going to cut with a die, and you will see on here, it tells you place cutting die edge down. So it says using with thin dies. So it tells you plate 1, plate 2, and plates 3. So 2 plates. And then it will show you with your cardstock and your die in between the plate number 3. Okay, so I wanted to explain that. Then when you actually go to emboss thin dies, it will actually tell you here. So it says using with standard embossing folders. So that means the embossing folders that aren't 3D. So this one here is one of our thick ones, and it is 3D, and you will feel them. If they're a standard embossing folder, they will feel really, really quite thin. Okay, if they feel thick and sturdy, they're a 3D embossing folder. So then when it comes to embossing just the normal standard ones, the thin ones, you will only use plate number 1, which is this one, the base plate, and then 2 of those cutting pads, which is number 3. Okay, you will pop your embossing folder in between those 2 plates. It is really, really important that you place your embossing folder in between the 2 number 3 plates. Always make sure that you put a plate on top of your embossing folder. Has anyone ever noticed that when they've been using their embossing folder, all of a sudden it starts to curl up like a duck's bill and they can't work out why? It's because you're not popping a plate on top. You should always pop a plate on top of your embossing folder to stop it from actually warping the embossing folder and turning into looking like a duck's bill. It ends up curling out like that, and you're like, why is this doing this? That is why. So this one, because it's a 3D one, we're actually going to pop it on here. Now I'm going to emboss my tag. So I'm going to pop my cardstock in the folder. Now, with our embossing folders as well, if you've got the Stampin' Up emblem facing up, that means that this is going to be the top side of your embossed piece of cardstock. So that's one thing that I remember when I was first starting out with crafting, that I couldn't really remember which way was the right way up, or I didn't really know which way was the right way up. So Stampin' Up have made it easy. If you've got the emblem facing up, then that means that when you open up your embossing folder, this here is going to be the top of your embossed piece. All right. So whenever you're embossing, you always place the fold going through your machine first. So because this is a 3D one, I'm using my number 1 plate. I'm popping my cardstock in my embossing folder. I'm popping the fold going through my embossing machine first. My number 4 plate, which is the gray one, on top, and then we're just going to run that through. Okay, so you're going to see this gorgeous embossed look. Now, never ever run them back through, because you're going to have an opened end here. And the reason why I say to do that is, if you run them back through, if for some reason this gets out of whack and it's not sitting even, and for some reason it gets a bit of a bulge or something up in here, you can actually crack it across the top of that folder. So never ever run your embossing folders back the other way. Always just run them through once, and that is it. All right. So now you're going to see this gorgeous embossed look. Can you see that? How awesome is that embossing folder? It's like a wire honeycomb mesh. You can see when you point it that way, it looks honeycomb. When you point it that way, it looks a little bit strange. But when you point it that way, because it's actually like it's got like a bit of a, how can I say it? A bit of a reflected embossed look. So a bit of an offset embossed look, but that actually comes in the embossing folder. That's actually how it is. All right. So we're just going to pop that aside. Okay. So we have that. Now, I'm just using scraps of things that I have here to try and make up something that looks similar to this. So I want to use one of these gorgeous doilies. So we have the doilies, we have them in cinnamon cider, and we also have them in grey, and we also have them in misty moonlight. Okay, so we've got 3 different colors there. They're also plain white on the back. So if you wanted to sponge them, you could actually turn them over and use them with the white side up. Or if you wanted to use a white doily, you could have it the white side up. Or we have the combination of the 3 different colors. So I'm actually going to use the grey one on this. And then I'm going to use just a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to play around with my Very Versale stamp set, because this Very Versale stamp set, as I said, has been one of my most popular stamp sets. I have absolutely loved it in the whole time since it's come out. I remember when I first seen it, I was like, I so need to get that stamp set, and I can tell you I have used it continuously. Now, you're going to need a fairly big block for this. This is actually just a writing background, okay? So what I actually want to do is I want to create a little bit of an interest on this piece of cardstock, because it's actually going to go in behind, but you'll understand when I get to do it. So I'm going to go through with, I think I'm going to use some smoky slate. So I'm going to ink up those words in smoky slate. I'm going to stamp it down here onto there. So you've got that gorgeous, beautiful script look with that. I'm then going to bring in some Misty Moonlight, and I love this flower, and I also love this gorgeous look here. So I'm going to actually use, sorry, not the flower, it's like a vine. So I'm going to use the vine. I'm going to pop that onto a block. Okay, and I'm going to stamp that in Misty Moonlight. And I'm actually going to stamp that straight over the top of that. Okay, can you see that? That on its own is absolutely stunning. I just love the way you get that nice scripty look in behind. All right, so I actually don't want it anywhere near this big, but I wanted to create something a little bit, I don't know, out of the box. So what I decided to do was tear it, okay? So I wanted to tear this and have a bit of a torn look in behind. So I'm going to pop this in behind this gorgeous doily, okay? So the doily is probably going to cover up some of it, but I actually want to have it. So I'm going to tear this part here, and I'm going to tear it up through here. Okay. And I probably need to tear a little bit more off this bottom part. Okay. So I wanted to have just something a little bit interesting in behind there on my card. Okay. And you probably, for the people that are like everything neat and tidy, you're probably not going to like this, but I think it looks super cute when you do something like that. All right. So I'm then going to pop my doily. This is going to be an over the top type of tag, or I probably could just do, I feel like I don't want the whole doily. Can you understand what I mean? I'm like, oh, do I want the whole doily? I want to be able to see a little bit more of that. Oh, I think I'm going to cut the doily in half, okay? Just because I can, I think I'm going to cut the doily in half. So I'm just going to grab my little, I don't know where my little, there's my baby trimmer. I'll just grab my little baby trimmer and I'll just slice that doily in half. So the reason that I'm going to slice the doily in half, we're actually going to be able to use this on another project if we want to. And you get more out of your doilies when you don't use the full doily, Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in half. So we could go like that, and then we could go like that. Okay, can you see where I'm going here? All right. Now, these dies are absolutely stunning, and I thought to myself, I love these cute little pieces here. Now, although I haven't got the stamp set to go with it, sometimes you can get some really, really awesome looks by just using the dies alone. And I really, really like this piece here, okay? So I thought what I would do is just a combination of the colors that I'm using here. I thought I could use maybe some white, and we could pop this one on some white. So I'm going to bring in my mini cut and emboss here in a minute, and we'll play around with it. So white, and then I thought I've got a scrap piece of Night of Navy here. So I thought I could use some Night of Navy. I've also got a scrap piece of just some of our smoky slate as well. So I thought I'll cut a couple of these out and just see what I come up with. All right. So I'm not going to do the mini cut and emboss. I'll just do my big one because I've got it here and I can cut them all out at once. So let's bring that in once again. Okay, so I have, and I'm using my magnetic plate here because I can. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that white one on there. I'm also going to pop the one of the flowers on here on we'll just run those two. I need to cut these down so I've got more space. Let me cut those down. I needed a smaller bit of scrap. Okay, so we'll do that, and I'll also grab a piece of the grey and we'll do the same. Cut it there, and I think I'll cut my white down too so I can fit more on there and cut it out. There. Okay, so we'll run those through. The doily looks nice on the right side. Yeah. I was just seeing what side I had it on then. I do have it on the right side, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to run those through, and this will give us some cute embellishments to pop on here. So please feel free to share this video back onto your social media sites. If you're watching on YouTube, if you just hit the share button down below, you'll find that you can share it back over onto Facebook, which is fantastic. And that just helps me reach more people and helps me with the views on my videos, which all helps my business. So I'm just going to cut a couple of these out because I don't know whether I want more than one of them. We will see. Okay, these are very delicate, beautiful, fine dies. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Absolutely stunning. Actually, I don't need any more. I might cut another one of those white ones out, but that's about it. We'll just cut one of them because I might need a bit more leafy bit in behind. I am actually just doing this on the fly. I did have a bit of an idea of what I wanted to do, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll put that aside and we'll bring in, I'll pop those dies all on there so I don't lose them. Always remember to pop your dies back so you don't lose them anywhere. There. Okay. And we'll pop them back in there. All right, so we now have a couple of cute pieces here that we can pop onto this gorgeous tag that we're doing. And I've got some of our denim ribbon as well. So the denim ribbon we've had before. It was in our catalogue before, but they've brought it back now with this gorgeous Heart and Home suite. Now, this was a suite that we actually got access to it before with Onstage. So because we were able to do that, we've already got it in our hot little hands. All right, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to glue these on because I've got them sitting where I want them to be. So Sue, they're the new honeybee dies that are coming out in our new catalogue. So what I'm doing is the old meets the new. So I'm using the Very Versailles stamp set that we have in our annual catalogue. And I'm using the Hive 3D embossing folder, and the dies are called the Honeybee Blooms dies. Now, just a bit of a heads up, if you're doing my 2-day retreat, you're going to get your hands on these as part of the 2-day retreat. So it will be a part of your goodie bag. So if you fall in love with these dies, you may want to do my retreat. And you can do my retreat as a retreat in a box or as an in-person event. So if you don't live anywhere close that you could Sue's going, cool, I can order them tomorrow. Exactly, Sue. Okay, so I've got those 2 pieces on there, and then I'm actually going to, with my Seal Plus, I'm going to run a couple of strips of my Seal Plus along here because I want to pop some of this ribbon into here. Whoops, and I need to be careful with the Seal Plus because I nearly ate up my doily then with my Seal Plus. Anyway, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a zigzaggy type of thing with my ribbon here. Just like that on there. Okay. And then I'm just going to arrange some of these. I want to pop a sentiment on here. So I'm just going to do a bit of a dry run, see what we look like. And that's looking pretty super cute. I think that needs to go over there. Yeah, it does. Like that. And then we've got this gorgeous thank you down here. So I thought what I'll do is with the little tiny, you could do thank you or have a beautiful day. I might do have a beautiful day. That looks good. So I'll just grab a block for that. And then on a scrap piece of the white that I just had, which is here, I'm going to ink that up in our Misty Moonlight. I'm just going to ink that up there like that. And then you're going to go mad on me, but I'm going to grab one of my cute little, that's probably too big. What have we got? 1.5. What else do I have? I'm just trying to grab a little circle punch. That might be too big. Oh, I could maybe do the oval punch. I wonder, could I do that? Let me see. Where is my oval punch? There it is there. Okay, let's try the oval punch. Instead of using a retired punch, let's try an oval punch. Okay, so let's pop this in here. Yes, that's perfect. Look at that. Have a beautiful day. Like that. And then I could maybe bring in, now this one here has been embossed. Can you see this? Cinnamon cider. It's been embossed. It's a bit hard to see there, but it's been embossed with the timber wood grain look. So I'm going to do that like that. Have a beautiful day. And we can pop that down on there. That looks super cute. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So sometimes with tags, it's really cute to be able to send with a gift or something, a cute little tag like this. So I'm just going to run a little bit of Seal Plus just here so I can pop all those pieces into it. There. Okay, so I'm going to pop my white pieces into it. There. And another white piece. So this is why I've done a dry run, so you can see exactly where you want to place things. And my smoky slate piece. And then, of course, my Night of Navy piece. And now with this, I'm just going to pop that up onto a dimensional. Sue says she needs to win Tats Lotto for all the things you want. I know. We're all in the same boat, I think, Sue. Stampin' Up do wonders of giving us, just when we're starting to get a little bit bored with something, they bring out a new catalog. And it keeps us motivated once again. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to glue that straight down onto there. So I'm just going to use some Seal Plus on the back and glue that straight down onto there like that. Okay. So that's looking super cute. Now you need to help me with the embellishments. Am I going to use the, and where did I put the embellishments? Oh, here they are. Am I going to use my classic matte dots? I want to vote on this. Classic matte dots, or am I going to use the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels? So type into the comments and let me know which one you think I should use. The classic matte dots, which they have basic white, very vanilla, basic grey, and basic black. So these are actually going to be a great staple in your craft room. So Julie's saying rhinestones. Who else? Is Misty Moonlight ink going ink and is Misty Moonlight going ink and paper? Misty Moonlight is just not available at the moment, Linda. The cardstock is not available because it's out of stock at the moment. But no, it's not. I don't think it's going. Not that I know of. It's still around for another year yet because we have oh, sorry. I tell a lie because Misty Moonlight will be gone next year. Yeah, when the catalog ends. So, yeah. So when the catalog ends in May next year, yes, it will be going. So I've got, what have I got? I've got 1, 2 rhinestones, classic matte dots, 3, 4 rhinestones. Oh, everyone likes the rhinestones. Okay, so we're going to go for the rhinestones. Now you can see here with these rhinestones, they're, and they wanted to stay in the packet. You can see whichever way the light shines, you get a different look. Some of them can look a little bit yellowish looking. Some of them can look pink and some can look actually quite blue. So depending on what light hits the rhinestone is how it's actually going to look. And I think you'll find that even with when you're actually putting it onto your crafting, depending on what color you've got in your crafting as well, could have an effect on what color they look as well. So we put one there, and I might actually do a large one just down in here. Okay. Now, about the only other thing that I would probably do with this gorgeous tag, I feel like it needs something up the top. Do you agree? I feel like it needs something up the top to make it look a little bit more like a tag. So just hang on, and I'll pop these rhinestones back in the pack so I don't so I don't hurt them. You hear me loud and clear, Meryl. What's Meryl saying? I don't have enough Christmases and birthdays for all I wish for. I know. We need to have a birthday every month of the year, don't we? I'm nearly positive we need to have a birthday every month of the year. Okay, so I have a piece of, well, I have a roll of linen thread here on my desk. So what I thought I might do is take, and I actually thought I had my hole punches out here and they're not. They're actually in the other room. So I might have to just pop a little bow on here. I was actually going to punch a hole in there and and yeah, tie a bit of string up the top. But I had to clean up my craft room because I've had real estate people coming and looking at our house because we're putting our house on the market. It's probably going to go on the market within the next 2 weeks. And so I've had real estate people, so I had to clean up my craft room. Can you imagine how to make your craft room look neat when you've got real estate people coming and looking at your house? Like, I don't actually know how I'm going to go when it comes to the open house times and things, how I'm going to make my craft room look neat. So what I did was I piled everything into some boxes and I popped them away. And of course, I'm out here crafting today and I haven't got half the things still sitting on my desk. But anyway, it is what it is. I decided to jump on and craft with you anyway, whether I had things here or not. So I think I'm just going to pop that with a glue dot up the top. Virginia says, sounds like a good idea. Monthly birthdays. I think we need monthly birthdays. Who votes on that? Everyone vote me in the comments. I think we all need monthly birthdays for sure. So there you go, a cute little tag that you can create to pop into some of your gifts when it comes to birthdays, even just giving just a special friend a gift. What do you think? Linda says she needs a second house for just the new products and all that she has. I know. I'm hearing you. I'm even thinking, I actually did have someone that said to me, how are you going to pack up all of your crafting things? And to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty lucky as far as, what am I doing here? I'm trying to change my camera back and it's not giving me the option. Everything honestly is definitely, oh, there it is there. Everything is going wrong here today. If there was anything to go wrong, it has gone wrong here this morning. But yeah, someone actually said to me, how are you going to go packing up all your craft stuff when you need to move? And I said, I'm actually quite lucky because my Kallax unit, sorry, that's over my shoulder here, my Kallax unit, all of those inserts actually slide out. And believe it or not, I have retired stock all in behind those inserts. I have retired stock in there as well. So I'm going to have to probably have a garage sale. So anyone that lives locally to me, I may be doing a garage sale. So if you wanted to pick up some retired Stampin' Up products. Or the other thing was, I was actually thinking about, give me your thoughts about doing some grab bags. So what you do is you purchase a grab bag, and in each grab bag, so I'm thinking that the grab bags could be, I don't know, to the value of about $80 or $100. And in that grab bag, what you'll get is a combination of, you will definitely get one stamp set and matching dies, a couple of other stamp sets and some other products. So would anybody be interested in purchasing grab bags? So it's a little bit of a lucky dip. It's a little bit of a surprise lucky dip. And yeah, so I'm thinking about doing up some grab bags and then just posting them out to people. So show online for us. Is that what you're saying, Julie? Show online of all the retired products. So I was thinking about doing something like that. And so that's a way of grabbing some things and doing up some mixtures of products. So all different types of products in the grab bag. So you get a little bit of a mixture of things. So maybe a flower stamp set, maybe a male orientated stamp set, you know, maybe a thank you stamp set, something like that. But I'm thinking, because I have loads of product behind those shelves, behind those inserts, it is packed with retired stuff. So I will actually be getting those together. Like when it comes time to actually selling my house, and it's probably going to be early January, I will actually be getting those together. And probably how I might do it is even maybe a bit like a BOGO sale. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. So yeah, if you're wanting to get your hands on some retired stock, and it's great to get a little bit of a surprise bundle, yeah, I'd be happy to do that for you as well. So thank you for crafting with me today. As you can see, a cute little gift tag. created with some of our older products, so our very versatile stamp set, and some of our new products as well. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek of what type of products we've got coming in our brand new catalog. So if you want to grab a catalog, if you don't have a demonstrator that you're dealing with already, and you're wanting to get your name onto my mailing list, there is a link in the show more box down below, and there's also a link in the description of this video if you're watching on Facebook. If this is the first time you've watched and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I go live. So I'm actually going to start a brand new series starting actually from tomorrow morning, that I'm actually going to go live every morning showing you a sneak peek of some of our new product, and mixing it with some of our old product. So it'll be a quick, maybe quick half-hour video each morning, but make sure you catch me, and it will be 9:30 each morning. The only morning that I can't do it is I'll start tomorrow, but I can't do it on Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, because Friday I work, Saturday I'm doing I'm doing a retreat. So yeah. All right. So thank you everyone, and have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.